before we get started programming in C++, it's a good idea to have some kind of knowledge about networking moving forward. And one of the biggest things that you need to know is to know how to debug your code, to make sure that you actually have a connection to a particular machine, to make sure that there's a route to that machine that you're trying to connect to, and to make sure that the ports are open. And what we're going to show you in the next few videos are the various commands that allow you to have that ability. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the DOS box. DOS is the disk operating system. It's what Microsoft used to have before they had Windows. And the easiest way to get to it is to hold down the Windows key and press the R key at the same time, and this brings up a run dialog box, and then you type in cmd and then hit OK, and this brings up what's called a DOS box, or command prompt, or command line interface, whatever you want to call it. And this is where we're going to execute mostly all of our commands that we are going to type in here. So we're going to look at ping, traceroute, ARP, ipconfig, hostname, all these commands, and we're going to do it from this particular interface. And it's done by typing in things. So for example, we can type in help, and it gives us a list of commands that we can type in. If we want to get rid of all this garbage, we can type in CLS, and that clears the screen as well. We can also use the arrow keys as well to move up and down, and when we move up and down we can go back through there, so we don't have to retype everything. We can also use these keys to correct things as well. So that's the DOS box. If you don't know how to access it from there, or you're unsure about these commands, if you're running Windows 8 anyway, you can press the Windows key and then type in cmd, and it will come up with a command prompt over on the right hand side here, and then just click on command prompt and it will open an instance of the command prompt.